Sagittarius. So, finding your North Compass, how you feel in relation to that. You're ready to move on. You're ready to get all the parts of yourself out of tricky waters into calmer waters. We'll read these properly in a minute. Let's just adjust this. Got the sun coming out. That was supposed to be your root skills. We have got the Nine of Pentacles popped out, but so did a whole load of others. So, what are Sagittarius's root skills to help them in this quest? Oh, the Tower. Knowing when something's not built on the right foundations. Maybe even bringing it down. What to let go of in setting your course now. The Nine of Pentacles. She did want to come out. Feeling as if you've reached a sort of happy destination on your own. How to set your North Compass. How to set your North Compass. Two of Wands. I felt like I kind of made that jump out. I just want to... Two of Wands, which is about starting to scope around for what it is you really want and what you really love with the Knight of Cups. There's an ant that's just run straight onto that Knight of Cups. I liked it. And where it's all going. We've got the Emperor, strong male figures, wow, and the Hierophant. Two majors there, so we've got three majors in total, and these very strong, authoritarian male figures. Okay. Right, so we've got a smattering of all of the different suits. There's nothing particularly skewed to one of the ideas of heart or passion or mind or material. There's quite a nice smattering. We've got one of each actually, and then these majors, and they're kind of authoritarian and then breaking down authority or breaking down what's built on the wrong foundations. So it's interesting, right? So you, as the Six of Swords, you really do want to get everybody into a safer place, out of this rough water. Learn your lessons. Key is the key. That's what you want in order to get going. And that's number 6. At your root skill, you've got this Tower. That could have been the Nine of Pentacles, but maybe there's a sense of not needing to rest on your laurels at the moment, that something might not be quite right. You might need to take something down. This is a root skill, so I think you know when something's not right, and you're ready to dismantle what's not right, so that's fantastic. It could happen to you, but I think maybe you can cope with change. Such a nice morning. So, letting go of this Nine of Pentacles, where you're resplendent in your garden, you feel as if you've achieved everything you need to achieve in a way, and you're kind of having a rest and enjoying what it is that you've been able to generate by yourself. No, we're being asked to go on a bit more of a journey, and how to do that is you've got to start, like Alexander, looking over the globe, looking out for what it is you want to offer your love to offer what's most in your heart too. So actually, you're looking for places where you can act with love or bring what you love. So that's lovely, lovely, love, love, love. And where it's all going, the 4 and the 5. So we've got 6, 4, 5, 6, 2. We're missing a 3 and we're missing a 7 and an 8. Doesn't really matter, but these two. So it's going to a time of great discipline and order, and potentially kind of rigid order, but might feel quite nice if you've just had a Tower moment, and one that's morally correct, one that feels right to you. We're going to cap this now. Oh, so lovely. It seems a bit weird sitting here with my back to the sun coming up, but anyway, we'll do this. So talk to us about Six of Swords for Sagittarius. Okay, so you have felt a bit stuck potentially with the Four of Pentacles, and now you're beginning to realise why that is and wanting to move forward again, so that's good. But you also want to hold on to all of those lessons as well. Talk to us about their root skills being the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're not prepared to take less than you need, and you're not scared of moving things forward with the Wheel of Fortune. These are the fates, spinning the fate here. And you're not prepared to just stop where you're at if it's not right. So this is a root skill. You're looking for something that's really authentic and true and good for you. Talk to us about what they're letting go of. The Nine of Pentacles, La Judica, all the majors coming up now. This is about balance. It's the Justice card, and maybe it's saying something's still not balanced. Maybe you need to share what you've created with others a bit more, but something feels out of balance, and that's why you're letting go. It's not quite right to rest there. And how to set their North Compass with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. We've got the Page of Cups. So more love, love on love on love. This is quite a naive love, this one. A lovely outfit. I love the outfit. Look at it. It's quite eccentric. And I'm thinking of a post I just saw on Instagram, which gender is just a construct. Maybe that's got something to do with it, but there's something about a youthful ability to imagine. It sort of reminds me when I was that age, I used to dress up in kind of crazy outfits. You know, we were so free, we didn't have Instagram, and neither do the kids in England anymore, from 2027, telling us what to do. So you'd sort of put your outfits together based on what you thought looked good. There's all those birds in the background, and they're sort of walking on water. So something about bringing your imagination online and looking from that perspective and from what you love. And then where they end up with the Emperor and the Hierophant, what's that about? Forza, the Strength, and the Fool. Lots of majors for you, Sagittarius. It's a big time. Yeah, you've got the strength to start again. And I think, because with the Fool, we're talking about starting again, and then the Strength card here, the female magician. And I think the reason that you've got the strength is it feels as if, oh, a little spider coming towards me. Looks quite like it could bite, that one. That's it. Why don't you go that way? I think maybe you've got the strength to start again because of the Emperor and the Hierophant, because you're in the morally right place, and because you've got your kind of masculine drive online, your ability to discipline, almost be your own father figure in a way, potentially, and that gives you this strength. Okay, let's pull some from this one. So to add to where they're at the moment, not wanting to stay stuck, wanting to improve their situation. The Three of Pentacles, they want to work with others. So 3 to the 4 of Pentacles. Don't want to get stuck in the way that you've worked with others, potentially. And the Tower, daring to move things forward. With the Wheel of Fortune, you need more to be valued more highly, and that's what you're realising. So you're not going to get stuck where you're not valued, which is great. Letting go of the Justice and the Nine of Pentacles, we've been capped with the Six of Cups and the Three of Torches, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, it's like, I think you maybe have suddenly got sight of what it was like when you were younger, something that was better, that you don't want to let go of. It feels fair that you should have this kind of harmony of having spotted it out in your inner eye, and you don't want to let that go. So that's why you're raising your sword of truth, and you don't want to stay at this lovely Nine of Pentacles. Prince of Swords. I'm just going to... So Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. how did they set their North Compass? Oh, I don't know how that got out there, but we've got Judgment here as well. I didn't see that fall out, but it must be meant for this. Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. So you realise what your heart wants with the Page and the Knight. You realise that that's really, really important. You start scoping for it, and then you're ready to receive. So this moment of kind of realisation, again, this family, the family that you're taking in the boat initially, with your first attitude of wanting to get things into a better state, have now heard the clarion call of the trumpet, and they really realise that there is something new that they can do because you've been looking, and it's to do with your heart. So I love that as a kind of, this is listen to that, to the heart is what it's saying, because there will be something new with this Ace of Pentacles that will be offered to you that you can then plant and make something amazing of. And then let's pull you just one capping card from the Mystical Moments Oracle of Mystical Moments for Sagittarius, with all these major cards. Quite a big point for you. Oh, there we go. Night Ride. Night Ride, that's lovely, look at that. Let's see if I put it there. So with an elephant, what's on the back? An owl looking after her babies. I was in Siena yesterday and there was the owl, no, it wasn't the Alcantara, we thought it wasn't actually, it wasn't, it was the porcupine, but basically anyway, I don't know why this is coming up, but they do this big horse ride here in the summer, and they have these different sections of town, and that they're all getting ready and they're drumming and they're throwing their flags and they're practicing. It was really amazing to watch. Maybe there's something to do with you getting ready for this big change and ready to compete for it, possibly. Right. Night Ride. Protector, Wander in the Night, Big Brother, Friendship. An elephant transports two owls on its back, a mother and her young bird. Protectively, she has folded her wing over the young owl's head. The elephant rides through the night, blowing stars up into the sky through his trunk. Connected with magic and wonder, the elephant is a protector and a strong shoulder to lean on in all times. Even during dark times, you can feel safe and secure beside him. That's perfect, because that is the energy of this Emperor and this Hierophant. I feel like you have got a big moment of change coming because of this tower, because you realise something's not correct, and yet there's something really protective in your aura, whether it's an ancestor, a male figure in your life, a part of you that's prepared to advocate for yourself now. There's a sense that you're going to wander through this night and you're safe. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. And you're going on this beautiful journey. I love the trunk throwing stars up into the sky. There is wonder, and you are protected, and there is something new coming that you can nurture into being something quite huge. See you again.